I am forever the first American to be banned from. I'm actually the first person in the world, and that's the truth. But to be banned from an airline because I refused to wear a mask when they told me to, and so that happened in June of 2020. I was boarding a plane to go do a walkaway event in Seattle, and the flight attendant told me the flight wouldn't take off until I put my mask on, and I was like, "Oh well, I'm not going to be wearing a mask." And she was like, "You have to wear a mask. It's the law." And I was like, no, it's not. That's not a thing. And so it became like this argument between us. And then she went and she got the pilot and she got the gate manager. Literally 5 people came back. And I'm sitting in my seat. I have 5 people standing over me, including the pilot. Everyone's telling me the flight's not going to take off unless you put your mask on. And I was like, well, I ain't putting my mask on. It's not happening. It got really intense because like they were trying to figure out what to do and what they could do, because at this point they didn't actually have a mandate. Like if there wasn't like an actual official policy and there wasn't a law, but they really wanted to enforce this. I was getting like nervous. I was sitting in my chair kind of like, my heart was starting to race because the flight was late. I mean, this was like 15 minutes that this was going on. And I am not exaggerating. Everybody on the plane was screaming at me. Everybody. Like you could hear people 40 rows back being like, just put on your fucking mask. I gotta go to work. I gotta go. I gotta be somewhere. Everyone was screaming at me. And I remember this little voice in my head being like, if I just put my mask on, all of this is going to stop. Like everyone's going to stop yelling at me. The flight can take off, the flight, whatever. And I just remember I was like, no. And I thought to myself, I was like, this is like a Rosa Parks moment. Like, am I gonna get up and move to the back of the bus, or like, am I gonna stand my ground? And I was like, I'm not gonna move to the back. I'm like, no. And so they came and they removed me from the plane. And then I got a phone call the next day saying I was banned from the airline.